So about 2 months ago, I made the investment in a lithium battery for my trolling motor. You can see I've got it running here in the background. Right now I'm just utilizing spot lock. We're going to be fishing for the next 3-4 days solid. And I thought this was going to be a good opportunity to really see what this lithium battery is capable. You can see I went with the single 24 volt 50 amp hour Dakota lithium battery. So I've got the 24 volt. So I've got the 24 volt Minn Kota trolling motor. So that's one battery that'll do the job of 2 of the old lead acid batteries. So, but I've used it a day here, a day there, but I haven't really run it for a couple days to see how long it'll power that trolling motor. You know, under spot lock, I'm only running at, the propeller speeds run around 1 or 2. Heavier winds or current, maybe running 3, but eventually here we're going to change tactics and go to trolling some spinners where we're going to be pulling the boat at 1 to 2 miles an hour, and that's going to take a propeller speed of 4 or 5. So I'm really going to just run this battery and see how long or how much runtime I can get out of it for the type of fishing I do. So we're going to torture test it a little. So we're on our 3rd day of fishing, and second full day. Our first day was a half day, so we only had about 4 or 5 hours in. Yesterday we fished for about 14 hours, and if we, of those 14 hours, we were utilizing our trolling motor for at least, I would say at least 12 of those hours. You can see it running here right now. We're spot locked, pitching some slip bobbers to walleyes, and this is about the time where I'd expect that lithium battery to start losing some power. They call it an advantage, or one of the advantages of lithium is that as it runs, you get the full power of the battery until it dies, right? And once it's dead, it's dead. So one of the issues with that is on the front of my trolling motor here, I've got the little test button, right? I push that test and it tells me, hey, have I got 25, 50, 75, or a relatively full battery? Well, because of the lithium battery, no matter how much juice is in there, that test is reading full. So at some point in time, I'm going to lose power, and I have no way really to predict when it's coming. But one of the advantages is it's keeping me fishing for a long time, and I've been catching some nice fish, or I should say we've been catching some nice fish. So we're just going to keep fishing and see what kind of juice this battery has in it. So far, so good. Well, beginning of day 4 here, 3. Well, it's our 3rd full day, half a day in there, so really 4. Still pumping that lithium battery. We are trolling spinners today, so you can see I got rod holder. We're pumping at about, I don't know how well you can see that, maybe pumping at about 1.5 to 1.2 miles an hour this morning, and we're really going to put this trolling motor through its paces. That battery has just kept us going, kept us kicking at full power the last 3.5 days. So we're really going to put some stress on it today and see what we can get out of it. But up to this point, it's been fairly phenomenal. I can tell you one thing's for sure: my old batteries would have been deader than dead right now. So it's a win either way. All right, well, here's my final take on the Dakota Lithium 24 volt 50 amp hour trolling motor battery. I guess it's not specific to trolling motors, but that's what I use it for. Phenomenal, worth every penny. I ran it for 3.5 full days of fishing. It didn't die, but it was getting close. The little test button on the front of my trolling motor said it was down to 1 bar, and they run solid power right till they die. It was running solid power, but finally I didn't want to not have it for our 4th full day of fishing, so I charged it. Up, and we fished for 5.5 days. I charged it 1 time. I had no issues with it. I got tons of power out of it. It was head and shoulders above the old lead acid batteries I had. If you're thinking, hey, should I make the investment? Again, just my opinion, but I think you would be foolish not to go with a lithium battery. I know it's a substantial cost, but
the benefits are there in my opinion. So I hope you found this informational. I hope you found it helpful. Thanks for watching.